the most astounding and sexually explicit day of the trial so far, as the defense plays graphic triple X-rated phone calls between Jodi Arias and her now dead ex-boyfriend, Travis Alexander. Do these explicit phone calls prove that Travis sexually degraded Jodi? Or do they paint her as a very willing participant in very, very, very kinky sex games?
I'm going to tie you to a tree and put it in your by the way.
Oh my gosh. That is so debasing. I like it.
I'm going to zip tie your arms around the tree, blindfold you, and put the camera on timer while I'm f***ing it.
Oh my gosh. You are full of ideas.
It takes creativity to top ourselves.
I know it does. We've gotten way creative in the past. I think give you most of the credit, though, as far as the creativity ideas go. I'm game for, like, almost everything you come up with.
I'm game, she says, and the call didn't stop there. The jury and the entire courtroom, including Jodi and Travis's families, heard Travis compare Jodi to a 12-year-old girl. Once again, graphic, but it was played in open court.
The way you love it, it sounds like you was a 12-year-old girl having her first orgasm. It's so hot.
Sounds like what?
12-year-old girl having her first orgasm. Like hot little girl.
You're bad. You make me feel so dirty.
Straight out to our senior producer, Celine Darkle-Standy. Celine, you were in the courtroom during this entire embarrassingly graphic phone sex call. What was it like in the courtroom?
Jane, Jodi's father and brother, who have been in court this week, actually had to step out. They did not want to be in the courtroom before this tape was played. There was a lot of buildup to this tape being played in the courtroom. The judge addressed the gallery and the audience sitting in the courtroom saying, please do not show any reaction. We're going to play a very explicit sex phone call tape right now. And she addressed the courtroom before this call was actually played. But it was very, very uncomfortable. They played this phone sex call with her mother, her aunt, and her sister sitting in the front row. On the defense side and on the prosecution side, we have all of Travis Alexander's family who all sat through the entire tape. And it was pretty long. I mean, we heard them having an entire conversation, being playful, laughing, singing. But a good chunk of it was them being extremely sexual. And I was looking at the jury during the phone sex and as it was being played, and a lot of them were looking down at their notepads. Like, they couldn't even look up at her or anybody in the courtroom. Most of them just had their heads down like this as they were listening to the tape being played.
Jurors hearing graphic phone sex tape conversation. We're going to play you the highlights or the lowlights. Listen.
You are amazing. You made me feel like a goddess. Like, I wasn't saying you were, like, worshiping me, but you made me feel like I was the most freaking beautiful woman on the whole planet.